I am Thoth, whose hand records both pain and peace, who knows the wound may open more before release. These triads are not rules. They bend, they breathe, they learn, and teach that care is shaped by how we twist and turn. Adaptation is the law that heals the mortal strife, to harmonize the heart, the body, thought, and life. Pain demands relief, but not all relief is healing. What soothes the wound too quickly may deny its meaning. Relief is sacred, yes, the gift that lets us breathe, but taken without thought, it robs what lies beneath. Risk is the weight of choice. It asks what we can bear. Experience is what remains when we've been truly there. Healing needs all three: the ease, the edge, the mark. A balance struck by knowing when to step into the dark. No method stands alone. The ground must first be laid. Stability, the unseen frame where choices are conveyed. From this, action grows. The moment we engage, a practiced hand that knows when to release or cage. But neither ground nor force can matter if none share. Participation brings the will to truly care. What stands must act, what acts must bloom, or else it breaks. Healing is not done to people, but with what it takes. Some forces hold the center, they shift the greater tide. Others work in quiet ways, just slightly from the side. It isn't always linear, nor power plain to see. The work is in the weaving, not just in the decree. Support arrives in many forms. A word, a look, a tone. The rhythm of the system turns the heart to what's unknown. A single thread can't mend the tear the soul presents. It takes a layered chorus, not a lone intent. Insight doesn't always come from where you think it should. Sometimes the truth appears when form is misunderstood. The mind must learn to bend, to leap, to frame anew. A shift in view is sometimes what can make a breakthrough true. The body speaks in patterns that the mind must learn to hear. And healing isn't just relief, it's changing how we steer. When landscape changes, we can't walk the old designs. Adaptation is the bridge between the signs. What's watched is changed. The eye refines the form it sees. To monitor is not control, but space for things to be. Vision brings precision, but it also must align with goals that hold the soul intact, not just confine. Adjustments aren't corrections. They're the art of staying true while shifting course to meet what healing asks of you. It isn't passive. It's a choice that we renew. To notice, name, and act when the compass drifts askew. To teach is not to hand down facts, but to ignite a sense that knowledge lives within the shared insight. Transmission happens not through power, but through trust. The scroll is passed because the bond is just. Engagement is alignment, to speak, to hear, to stay. Truth has no weight unless it's carried all the way. Wisdom's only wisdom when it's held in willing hands. And healing only lasts if it includes where someone stands. Unity isn't fusion, it's the bond that lets things move. Partnership creates the tide that systems must approve. Protection is a circle, not a wall, a space for flow, where boundaries are agreements that help power grow. To reach across, we build with time, the cycles that return. What holds today may shift tomorrow as we learn. Integration is the barge that sails through change, not static but directed, infinite in range. A shield is strongest when it's made before the fight. Proactive care can often set the path aright, but knowing when to intervene is subtle art. A measure made by pattern, intuition, heart. Time is not the end, but proof the work holds fast. Success is not a moment, it's a rhythm that must last. Adaptation isn't drift, it's chosen flow. To heal is not to fix, it's to let growth know. So writes Thoth, not in stone, but in the breath between, where care is felt, not forced, and wisdom must be seen. These triads are the compass, not the cure alone. For healing is a path we shape, but never own.